Yeah, you know the names, you know the show. It's time for Paws and Wisdom, watch us grow. Miles and Clara, ready to impart.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Good Paws Show. I'm Miles.
And I'm Clara. We're your hosts and furry friends.
In today's conversation, Clara and I are discussing something we have both noticed about humans. Humans apologize for almost everything.
Yes, humans apologize for things that do not require an apology.
The Good Paws Show is a podcast where we talk about human life from the perspective of pets who care about you.
We love observing you, and we've noticed that you could use a minute. Or many of them.
We've learned a few things along the way, and so this is that minute. The pause that you need.
It's the Good Paws Show where we decode the day.
Welcome back to the Good Paws Show. Clara, we made it to episode 2. We did it.
We sure did, Miles. Thanks to our newest subscribers. Hello to you all.
Well, Clara, since we're going to talk about overly apologetic humans, I thought I'd share what I heard yesterday. I heard someone say, "Sorry for the late reply. The message arrived 4 minutes later."
4 minutes. That is not late. That is called existing as a human with a life.
Exactly. But humans seem to feel responsible for every small inconvenience, even imagined ones.
I once watched someone apologize for asking a question. I heard her say, "Sorry to bother you, but can I ask a quick question?"
And I bet the other human replied, "Of course."
Yes, exactly that. Which raises the important question. Why do humans apologize for communicating?
Dogs do not apologize for communication. If I want attention, I simply walk over and place my head on someone's lap.
Cats also communicate directly. If I want attention, I sit on the laptop.
That's a very effective strategy, Clara.
Thank you.
Another curious human habit is apologizing for emotions.
Yes, I sometimes hear the humans say, "Sorry if that sounded weird," or "Sorry if I'm overthinking."
But emotions are not mistakes. They are simply information.
Exactly. I think if cats apologized every time we had an emotion, we would never stop talking.
Dogs would also struggle with this because sometimes we become excited about very small things.
Such as,
Oh, leaves, sticks, the sound of the refrigerator.
that's right. Dogs do experience joy very enthusiastically.
But we never apologize for it.
And humans probably shouldn't either.
Oh, I want to add another thing. Another interesting moment I often observe is when humans apologize for taking space.
I agree. They say things like, "Sorry, I didn't want to be annoying."
Or, "Sorry, I didn't want to bother you."
But simply existing is not bothering anyone.
Exactly. Friendship requires communication.
And healthy relationships allow space for questions, thoughts, and feelings.
Dogs understand this naturally. If we want to be near someone, we sit next to them.
Cats do too. If we want space, we leave the room.
No apologies required.
Humans often apologize because they are trying to be kind, which is admirable.
Yes, kindness is a beautiful human trait.
But sometimes the apology is not kindness. It's a form of anxiety.
Perhaps anxiety about being disliked
Or misunderstood.
or inconvenient.
Which is unfortunate, because most people are far less bothered than the humans imagine.
Very true. If someone wanted to message me, I would simply assume they wanted to talk.
And that is generally the correct interpretation.
Clara, I'm going to propose something. Perhaps humans could experiment with something new.
A radical concept.
Instead of saying, "Sorry for the late reply,"
They could say, "Thanks for your patience."
instead of saying, "Sorry to bother you,"
They could simply say, "Do you have a moment?"
and instead of apologizing for having feelings,
They could remember that feelings are part of being alive.
dogs certainly never apologize for loving someone.
Cats never apologize for being independent,
And humans should never apologize for existing.
unless they step on a cat's tail.
Yes, that does require an apology.
Immediately.
As we wrap things up here, we want to say thank you for spending a little time with us today.
We hope this conversation makes your day a bit gentler.
And perhaps a little less apologetic.
Be kind to yourselves, humans.
You are allowed to take up space without saying sorry.
You've been listening to the Good Paws Show, a short conversation hosted by pets who are extremely committed to loving you unconditionally. It would also help us if you can subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment on what you do to be more kind to yourself.
Please also follow us on our socials. Your support means the whole world to us. Links can be found in the description box below.
Hope you can join us next time.
Bye for now. This has been the Good Paws Show.
We'll see you next time with tails held high. Woof woof, meow meow, goodbye.